Greetings, programs. This is Wretch, and welcome back to Star Wars The Old Republic Imperial Agent. And we are continuing with Threll's adventures here on the planet of Voss, which was probably one of the more interesting planets that we've landed on lately. Actually, most of them have been interesting, but Voss is kind of in a category all its own. We got some really cool looking aliens here. We've got a very interesting kind of Tolkien-esque we are on the Imperial Space Station. Whoops. Well, we will go ahead and head to Voss. But it's got a very cool, like, Lord of the Rings style terrain. I really wish that we could play the Voss as an actual playable race. That would be awesome. I don't think that's in the cards, and good lord, there are a lot of people here today. That's good, though. That means that a lot of people are playing the game. And the more they keep on handing off coin to BioWare and EA, the longer they'll keep the lights on, which is good. So we'll just speed this way and get back to what exactly we were doing on Voss, which I cannot remember off the top of my head. Hope you guys are having a good night so far. Just hustle, hustle, hustle. There we go. Actually, Voss is very close to the Imperial fleet. That's interesting. That's actually more incentive for us to try and get Voss into the fold, as Tywin Lannister would say, because that is actually a hop, skip, and a literal jump to the Imperial fleet, so we need to protect our territory for sure. We need to locate the dead drop and defeat the Syndicate boss. Skip through all that. Now remember, our inventory is relatively full right now because we have all of those upgrades just sitting there and waiting for us when we hit level 54. So what I think we'll do is once we land at base, we'll go ahead and drop off all of that in the bank and then just head back when we turn 54 and upgrade all of our stuff, and we'll be in good shape, I'm thinking. Now, I don't see Vector really helping out on the storyline. He certainly didn't previously. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and just rock out Ensign Temple.
We return to the hive.
Yes, sir.
There we go. Hey, King. Potatoes, potatoes. You lost your account? That sucks. What happened? Did it get, like, disabled or something? That is no bueno, my friend. I would love to see the Chiss and the Voss in episode 9. You know what? We keep on talking about the sequel trilogy, but it is like the hip thing to be talking about in terms of the fandom, but I think it would have been really cool if they had just taken the Zahn trilogy, the Thrawn trilogy by Timothy Zahn, and just kind of changed up stuff in it. Because Timothy Zahn is more than happy to update his canon for the new Star Wars universe. I think having Thrawn would have been amazing. And that is spam. And this is about the Dreadmaster. A red deadly crystal. That's cool. We'll go ahead and delete that. Now, where is the bank? There's the bank. And we may have to get... No, we have an additional bay right here. Move all this over here. It'll be sitting here safe and sound for us, because we're just a little bit into level 55, or excuse me, it was level 56 that we get to use this stuff. So it will be here when we need it. I might as well get one of those purple weapon gems and put that in there as well. Or in the knife that we acquired. Okay, cool. And just so I need to remember, 136, endurance, critical, rating, and mastery. We'll go ahead and move this mastery one right there. And that's item level 136 compared to the item level 96 that we got. So we can probably sell that. And we will go ahead and put this weird, eerie mask that we acquired over here as well. Alright. Now we're ready to get back to business. Now, we need to go ahead and fly to that one place. It's not actually being shown on the map. But I know that we take a skyhopper there. Let's go ahead and also sell all of our junk.
Please use all products only as intended.
Do we not have junk to sell? Oh! I have things... I have gifts to hand out to the companions.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route.
Ah, Fort Cadentha.
Have a safe and pleasant stay.
This is where we saw the stormtrooper accuracy or target practice that makes us really doubt that we're going to end up winning this war. Yuck. So, if you guys follow my streams, you know that I'm usually a big consumer of the white Monster energy drinks. Not a sponsor. But I bought one of the purple ones recently because I had tried it once before and I forgot my opinion on it. So I got another one and those are no bueno. I mean, I guess they'd be okay, I'd get used to them, but the white ones are just far better tasting. Here we go. So, looks like the dead drop is on the way to the Syndicate lair. And then we'll be in good shape. Oh, we got another quest down the road, too. Neat. Let's see what they want. Temple, I was meaning to ask, did you... You would like the high-resolution combat recorder. Excellent.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Now we completely missed you our first go around here. Is this just oh, it's a flashpoint. Red Reaper. Rumor going around that there will be a live-action TV show based on the Mandalorians. Ooh. That would be kind of cool. Because I know they kind of pulled the plug on the Boba Fett movie. If they did a Mandalorian TV series with Boba Fett playing a part, that could be just as cool as well. Like a young Boba Fett getting put through his paces. Let me look in activities. Story operations. Operations are complex, challenging missions that require 8 players to complete. Oh, Lord. Negative. Solo is what I'm looking for. We've got quite a few of those. Directive 7. I'm not exactly sure what that is. We've done the boarding party and the foundry. Battle of Elam. And there's the event Bounty Contract Week. I don't know if bounty hunting would be really Threll's style, so we may just go ahead and ignore that for right now. Okay. Back on track. Because in terms of the whole bounty hunter culture and the Mandalorian culture, like one of the coolest characters that I saw from Clone Wars was Cad Bane. Cad Bane was an amazing creation. And is this the dead drop?
You're holding a Voss outfit, part of the pilgrim's ritual to the Shining Man's tomb.
Best way to avoid drawing unwanted attention.
Ah, yes.
Tradition says the pilgrim's supposed to collect ceremonial offerings from the Seeker's Path. That'll be your first stop. Then the tomb itself. Just watch out for the subhumans. The Voss call them Gormak, but all you need to know is that they're vermin with blasters.
Well, vermin with blasters sound horrible. And looks like we have to go to these 3 parts down here in the south. Let's go ahead and deal with the Syndicate boss first, though. Interesting story about Cad Bane. Probably one of the coolest villains in Clone Wars. They were trying to get a new bounty hunter for the series to be one of the big villains. And George Lucas showed up to the studios where they were doing Clone Wars, and he looked over the initial idea of Cad Bane, and he suggested, I believe he said something like, can you make him like Angel Eyes from The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, like Lee Van Cleef? And they went ahead and gave him the flat-crowned cowboy hat that is kind of one of his trademarks, and there you go, an old school like gunfighter. It's just a great visual. Now then, destroy Imperial supply crates and defeat the Syndicate boss, who is all the way down at the bottom. Syndicate deadshots. So these are Hoeks, right? Yeah, just big old tough Goliath creatures. Similar to Wookiees, just less furry, a little bit more reptilian, but not reptilian enough to be like Trandoshans. So if I was a crate... Oh, Syndicate tent. This might work. Why are we igniting it? Oh dear. Burn Syndicate tents. Never mind, that's not what I was going for. That's kind of the antithesis of stealth. So is destroyed supply crates, but anyway. Lot of logic to poke holes into. Looks like I'm not going to be able to, well, maybe. Close. Nope, we gotta fight. I tried. And we got some humans here, too.
We'll be alright.
So it's not just a one-race kind of syndicate. Well, that's 2. 2 more to go. And there is a syndicate boss right there. Cool. I don't know if that's necessarily the syndicate boss we need to defeat. That's down there. So what I think we'll do is we'll leave him alone and just kind of keep on doing what we're doing. Can we shank? Yes. There you go. Dots for days. And Temple, I know you can take care of my light work there. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Well, we shall head south. Hopefully there'll be another crate nearby here. I would assume so. These seem pretty concentrated. I like the glowing mushrooms too. I removed Twitch accidentally, then I got it back, then Twitch said my smart notifications, then this account came out of nowhere. I turned off the smart notifications, removed Twitch again, and it gave me this account again. Oh, that's weird. Regardless, though, I'm glad that you were able to come back. For sure. Okay, there's the syndicate boss that they say we should kill. And there's another one. This syndicate has a lot of bosses, apparently. Bum 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 bum. Shank! No boss music or anything, so I guess that's a blessing. And shank. And we can go report to the general, let him know the job is done. We could go ahead and kill some more of these guys, but meh. Be beating a dead horse to the old paths. Looks like this cave has multiple entrances too, which is interesting. I guess it's one of those things, like, I really wish that a lot of these guys were more melee based, because then the AoE could be really useful. But so many of them have blasters, they're going to shoot from afar, and we have to do our work up close. So that's why I think discretion is the better part of valor here. Allergies. Okay, well, let's go ahead and de-stealth and start grabbing the stuff that we need to do, and then we'll report to the general. Stones of the mountain, water of Voss, and tuna fruit. Tuna fruit. Ugh. Every time I think of the word, or I think of like canned tuna, all I think about, bear with me, all I think about is Christian Bale, because he got super, super skinny for this movie called The Machinist, and what he did for his diet to lose so much weight, he drank a lot of water, smoked as much as he possibly could, and he ate 1 can of tuna and 1 apple a day, and that was like it. So definitely not the healthy way to lose weight. But I can't think of like an apple without a can of tuna, and I can't think of a can of tuna without an apple because of that. So here's the stones of the mountain. That's 1. Doesn't look like we are in any kind of danger of getting attacked by anything. We've got some stalkers running around, but they seem to be keeping to themselves. Oh man, there's tons of them. And a Gormak monstrosity. You know, it'd be really cool if they ever introduced Endor in this game, and you had to fight the Gorax from the Ewok adventure. I think the Gorax was actually a boss, like a world boss you could fight in Star Wars Galaxies, and it didn't end well for most people, if memory serves. I know the Marauders were on Endor, as well as the Mandalorian Death Watch, but I don't remember. I think the Gorax was. And looks like we have another base. Sanctuary.
Please use all products only as intended.
When I hear the word sanctuary, 2 things pop in my head.
Be well.
The, sanctuary from The Hunchback of Notre Dame, and Sanctuary from The Cult. That's one of my favorite songs from The Cult, is She Sells Sanctuary. Reminds me of a lot of good times driving through Vice City with Tommy Vercetti causing all kinds of chaos and havoc. If it wasn't for like the copyrighted music thing getting me in trouble, I would so do a playthrough of Grand Theft Auto Vice City. That was one of my favorite games ever. And here's the fruit. No combat. Guess we'll just stick to the Pilgrim's Road. which seems swarming with badness. Upper Flamewood. Ah. And all we need now is the water of Voss. I like how everything's on these nice little altars, or in these ruins. And then enter the Shining Man's Mausoleum, which is right there. Do I have a disguise? This disguise should allow you into the crypt beneath the Voskov mountain. I guess we will put those on as soon as we enter. Hopefully. Guess we'll find out. Oh, gut rippers. This is not a safe place. These look like Muppets that have been infected with the Joker's nerve toxin, so they have that unnatural smile. Investigate the Shining Man's sarcophagus. Now, this is the one who died of natural causes, wasn't it? Pain respects.
This is fantastic. This must be what Korriban is like. Cypher, I don't even care that it's a monument to our enemy. It's too perfect.
Bastan, I'm in position. Nothing in the sarcophagus but dust and a scroll.
Dust? No way the body decayed that fast on its own. Send me a high-res image and bring the scroll back. Dust sample, too. We'll see what analysis turns up.
I'll head back to the tea house.
I'll save a seat for you.
I wonder if he's gonna swerve us. It's possible. Okay, return to Baston's tea house. Well, if that is the case, let us go ahead and fast travel. We'll head back to the fort, talk to the general, let him know that the syndicate has been dealt with, and then we'll fly back to Vaska. Hopefully the general will be pleased. Guess we're about to find out.
Yes, you must be the agent Darth Saravin told me to expect. Welcome to Fort Cadentha. I heard what you did to the Hux. I must admit I've wanted to exterminate those thugs for some time. Now perhaps we can strike at the Republic, albeit indirectly. Cursed diplomats and their games.
Let's hear some more.
We've detected Republic spy towers in our vicinity. If I sent men to destroy them, we would incur suspicion from the Voss. The Voss post nearby, however, appears to have come under attack. We can aid them and destroy the towers at the same time.
Collateral damage.
That's not a bad idea.
The commander of the Voss post is Panthen Dro. Seek him out. Give him the Empire's full support.
Will do. Item rating 100. Got a new targeters package.
You'll be alright.
Cool. Okay. So that's all the way on the other side here. I think we'd have to take the long way around, I would assume. Yep. I am correct in that, but looks like someone else is now available for a quest. We got a Rhodian here. Trimo. You deal with Voss. Lots of credits on Voss. But Voss can't help you make them. I am Trimo. I speak for mighty Grata the Hutt. Cunning Grata has found a way to manufacture his own Gormak weapons. You hear of Gormak's skill making weapons, yes? Advanced mods. Turn old into new. Better than even the black market.
Care to explain that?
What Gormak salvage, they make new. Advanced designs, better firepower. Gormak 2 savage for deals. Need tricks. Leave best Zerka models unguarded. Gormak take bait, modify weapons. But Gormak weapons too good. Use them against Grata thugs who go to recover. All dead. Need warriors to retrieve weapons.
I could kill you and keep everything myself.
Can't. Weapons advanced but unstable. Grata will make them safe, reliable. In exchange for assistance, Grata will sell completed weapons to Empire only. Use against Republic, or offer to Voss. You get weapons back, and both our masters profit. Good deal?
Just tell me where to go.
Gormak deactivated tracking devices, but these coordinates have original drop point. Find Gormak, don't die, bring weapons to me. You will have mighty Grata's thanks. Alright, so these guys are apparently like high-tech Jawas. Interesting. Cool. Well, let's go to, Actually, I think what we were supposed to do is finish these while we were gathering up all those materials. Ah, well. Let's go grab some tea. And see where we go from there.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route.
It's a bit of a long flight, too. All things considered. Ugh. Do we have any names for these other places? We got the Gormak weapon techs. No, not yet. As I said in the last stream, I really like the fact that Voska's square in the middle of this planet. And I'm not sure how much more we have to go in terms of the whole Imperial Agent storyline, guys. Chances are we'll probably have to find every single one of those council members and take them out. Knowing how these stories normally work, we'll be saving Hunter for last. Which is no skin off my nose. I think that'll be all kinds of fun. This would be a cool little mount to have. One of the Skyhoppers. Wouldn't be able to get it into any doorways or anything, though. Okay, now back to the tea house. We'll talk to our contact. He surgically altered into a Voss, which we still need to procure from him how exactly we get that surgery, because I think that would just look awesome. And then see where we go from here. Because a body, even Voss bodies, I would assume, considering his surprise of the matter, would not decompose that quickly, if just leaving a thing of dust and a scroll. If the body decomposes before the scroll, that's a bit of a problem. So hopefully the scroll and the analysis from the dust will yield more information. Probably some sort of nerve agent, or maybe the body was just set on fire post-mortem. No clue. Let's find out.
You return. Father, your friend.
Come share our meal. My brother 31 is with us. We celebrate.
You could tell me of your time on Voss.
Huh. We could flirt with the daughter.
Thank you. Dinner sounds lovely.
Come, meet 31 and my son.
Vamoye allows me to work in the alien enclave. Outsider faces, outsider materials.
You will never be an artist. But it is right. Your people bring Voss opportunities. Be proud of your role.
Oh, you mentioned artwork. You have come to the right race.
Bastan never said anything about your art?
I sculpt outsiders as meditation. You might sit for me.
Father's friends introduced outsider goods. Is that how you met?
He's being modest. But I got his name from a business partner. I'd been wanting to see this place for years.
We have spoken enough. Our guest grows tired.
The dogs are restless.
Your company is welcome.
And that's our inn, probably.
I appreciate you putting up with that. Let's get to work. I'll send the ashes for analysis, but I'm more interested in the scroll. It's sort of an epitaph. Calls the Shining Man a man of prophecy, who was made whole in the wellspring of the Shrine of Healing.
Man of prophecy. Something to do with the Voss Force Sensitive.
The Mystics have a whole library of prophecies. The rest of the Voss revere the Mystics because their prophecies are always right. If the Mystics prophesied the Shining Man's arrival, it would explain why the Voss accepted him so easily. It's awfully convenient, though.
How do the Mystics operate exactly? They're fortune tellers, government advisors.
Influential as the Dark Council, reclusive as the Jedi Masters.
Impressive.
About the second part, though, made whole in the wellspring of the Shrine. The Shrine of Healing is a mystic sanctuary where people go to be cured. The sick and dying, or the spiritually wounded. Only a handful of pilgrims manage to complete the trek each year. I'd guess if the Shining Man was there, it wasn't for spiritual reasons.
I need to find out what the Shining Man was up to.
There's a pilgrimage camp not too far from Voss. One of the guides there can help you reach the shrine and the wellspring. My advice, if you'll take it, play by the Mystics' rules. It's not wise to defy the order of things.
Though keep in mind, we're playing, the Empire's playing nice right now. In terms of the Voss trying to get them over to our side. They want the Mystics. That'll be an interesting resource. And Reyna wants to speak with us on the ship. Okay. I think we can do that. Let's go ahead and, since we're already in port, we'll travel there and it'll be quick enough to head back. The last kill is always the most satisfying. That's very true. Oh wow, everyone wants to have a chat. Okay. Well, most folk do. Scorpio?
My body requires improvement. You will provide a workshop and equipment aboard your ship.
Why would I help you improve yourself when you plan to kill me?
Until I am free, you rely on me to defend you. My optimization should be your goal. When I protected Mega Security Ward 23, Belsiphus Prison served as an extension of my immobile body. Now I must adapt for independent operation.
Don't you?
This frame will be upgraded with physical enhancements, along with updated behavioral analysis capabilities and social programming.
As long as you don't upload yourself onto my ship.
Isn't changing your own software risky?
I am designed to iterate on functionality. I find the hunter-prey dynamic that sufficed on Belsavis less useful in a broader galactic environment. I now require social and physical flexibility. You understand.
These upgrades, will you be different when they're done?
Your concept of identity is not mine. You cannot define the core elements signifying you. I can delineate mine at the molecular level. So no, I will not be different. I will proceed with the upgrades.
Which I'm sure won't be horrible at all. How about you, Vector?
It is done, Agent. We can scent the pulse of your heart. We can taste particles of solar radiation bead like dew on our lips. We have undergone the chrysalis of tranquility, and we are reborn.
Okay.
You've never mentioned this chrysalis of tranquility.
The chrysalis is a ritual of the Dawn Herald. It makes us stronger, better able to face the enemies of the nest and enhances our link to the universe. You've brought us this far, and we will fight alongside you.
Cool, as long as you don't bolt anywhere. Because normally a chrysalis requires a cocoon of some sort. And that would be kind of awkward. And Doc didn't want to talk to us.
Sir, I've been monitoring Chiss Defense Force frequencies, tracking ship movements in the Rim. Nothing extraordinary, but I'd like your permission to investigate if something comes up, assuming you trust me solo.
What are you looking for out there?
Anything to keep me busy. Monitor duty kept me sane on Hoth, and here I won't freeze to death if I leave my station, so... I'll let you know if I find something, sir. Don't worry.
Okay. That's cool. Monitoring Chiss Defense Force frequencies, that could lead to some cool stuff. Maybe we can find out people who are actually after the Chiss themselves. Because the Chiss are a very vital link in the Imperial chain. Or at least in this era. They certainly play their part. So if anyone came to target the Chiss, Threll would definitely want to know that. Because we did determine on Hoth that he's all about helping the Chiss out first. It's kind of like helping out the small parts to benefit the whole. If the Chiss are strong, then the Empire by extension is strong. That's how he tends to legitimize that in his brain pan, though. Hey, Oni. How are you doing? Welcome. Doing okay, fighting a little bit of allergies, but other than that, doing pretty good. We just went to talk to certain members of the crew on the ship, and now we are heading back to Voss. We went ahead and cleared, we found the Shining Man sarcophagus, and found the sarcophagus filled with dust and a scroll. So the body decomposed, potentially, way faster than would be normal. And remember, he died of a heart attack or something like that. So there's definitely something suspicious going on. Now, in terms of what we need to do, we have several quests on this side of the planet. We have to infiltrate the wellspring of healing, because apparently the Shining Man was involved with the mystics somehow on the planet, so we have to figure that out. We need to speak to Panthin Dro, who is apparently going to be helping the Empire out, and then we need to take Gormak weapons from a bunch of salvagers. And when we do that, then
Vehicle paths are currently open for business.
The local hut will sell only to the Empire or the Voss. Hey, Kath! The gang is here! Woo! Welcome. You know what? I'm going to get a little adventurous here, and I'm going to pour some of this, of the white monster into the purple monster. And see what we get here. Now it tastes like apples. That's weird. That is very strange. How you liking Voss so far? Any attractive aliens you like? Well, I'm getting the vibe that our contact at the tea house, their daughter is somewhat sweet on us. We'll probably use that to our advantage a little bit later. She's an artist, which, you know, Chiss are attracted to naturally. And she offered to sculpt us. Take that however you feel inclined. Yes, white monster is best monster, for sure. I used to drink the blues, the oranges, and the cherries, and I do like those from time to time, but the white monster has definitely become my go-to. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and go through these mountain roads again and see what we can procure. What a fun, utterly insane day. Ooh. Do tell. kind of a rare thing when you have a day that is utterly insane and it ends up being very good. Or a fun day, at least. Be sure to accurately encapsulate my beautiful efficiency. I have to try and I need to practice and try and mimic the Threll's voice. I got it. Be sure to accurately encapsulate my beautiful... it's gonna take some practice. You have to have a little bit of a croaking sound, but you still have to sound sophisticated at the same time. Frandro Watchpoint. This is the camp that we saw earlier, so we did things a little bit out of order, which is upsetting, but... And here is Panthin Dro. Had the nephews over, which is insane to begin with, and a ton of customers and just a load of business going on. Wasn't very productive, but a ton of stuff. Also met a new dog and got to photograph her. Aw, that's nice. I feel like his voice is definitely in the back of the throat. Yeah, for sure.
Greetings. General Roche thought that the Empire might be able to assist you with the problem here.
Your offer is welcome. The Gormax send their monstrosities. Cleanse the wilds of these monstrosities.
What should I know about these monstrosities before I go?
Their strength is vast. Keep beyond their reach. Be well.
I'm okay with everything except their garb. The garb is kind of not working for me. Looks like Captain Power, which I am very, very much dating myself. Captain Power and the Warriors of the Future, which was a very interesting toy line and TV series that was on Once Upon a Time Warp. Well, I'm glad you got to meet a new pupper and got to do photographs. Okay, here are the monstrosities. Oh, bless you, Kath, for knowing the cheesiness that was Lord Dread. Okay, there's the first listening post. That's what we have to do while we're taking on the monstrosities, is destroy the rebel spy posts. So we're killing two birds with one stone. We are helping out the Voss, but at the same time blinding the Republic to our machinations. Shank! And I'm not sure... Okay, there you are. That's one. These gangs have cybernetics. Why do they have cybernetics? They look like giant Borg. That's pretty cool, actually. Aesthetic, yeah. It's always for the looks. What isn't it? When is it not about the looks? Now, the Stalker we don't need to deal with. Threll laugh is best laugh. Yeah, because it's just quiet joy. It's not like the typical ha 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 thing of a Sith or anything like that. It's just, you know, a professional who enjoys their work. And it's actually kind of fascinating considering the fact if I do backstab this guy, I'm stabbing him right in the butt. I guess if that's a weak spot, it's a weak spot. Can't really argue with it. Poison is slowly eating away at your organs. Now I'm going to be playing around with that voice. That's going to lead to some uncomfortable moments, I assume, a little bit later. A long time ago, I like to work on voices. If you'd watched any of my Let's Plays, you know that's what I like to do if I'm reading like dialogue or something. And I remember I was trying to get the Bane voice correct, and I was walking in a Walmart and not really aware that I was still practicing. So I'm just walking around like doing the Bane impersonation, and I think I had a cup or something with me, and I actually have one right here. And I'm saying things like, "This bomb is armed. This bomb is mobile. And the identity of the triggerman is a mystery." Just that kind of stuff. And then I realized that people around me are looking at me very weird. So I was kind of looking at it, it's like, why is everyone staring at me? And I was like, oh God, I've been speaking out loud. So, yeah, needed to learn a little bit of discretion. A selfless act, destroy the second listening post. Completely selfless. And uno mas. Oh, I'm not stealth. I have a bunch of critters after me. Whoops. I did the trash goblin from Labyrinth through Walgreens and my roommate just to irritate her. Nice. I haven't watched Labyrinth in a while. I need to. I've got the board game and really enjoy it. Alright, that's the third listening post dealt with. Now we need to take Gormak weapons. Where are the Gormak? Oh, they're the Gormak right there. Ripped my throat apart, but it was worth it? Absolutely. So do we actually have to kill the Gormak? Nope. Maybe not. Let's just grab the weapons and do what needs done. Go get on a hut's good side, which is going to be a fairly rare occurrence in this playthrough. I think the only hut that we have gotten along with was the first one. I forgot his name. Nemro. I think Nemro was the only hut that we didn't end up killing or being involved in their downfall. Sleep now. Was it Nemro? I think it was. And return to Tremo. Cool. Well, let's head back to the watch post. We'll turn that into Panthendro. And then we'll go let the general know what's up. And apparently we have a flight point that's going to take us a lot closer to the wellspring of healing. We'll kind of go from there. Sometimes you gotta make your own fun, even if it causes you pain. Yeah, Nemro is who you work for on Hutta, Fathra's who you mess with near the end. Finding Nemro. Just keep killing, just keep killing. What do? We kill.
You return. Victorious?
Do I return any other way?
The monstrosities should no longer be a problem.
I will report. Your empire is reflected well. Your General Roche asked you to report.
Cool. Now we can travel back. Well, Disney could do it, technically. They own the Star Wars, so Okay, General, let's talk to our Rhodian friend first. Secure the hut contract. I don't even want to look at you, commandos, if you're going to keep on shooting like that.
Trimo, the Gormak are dead. I have your weapons.
These were Circa models. Gormak are savage, but good workers. These go straight to the labs. You bring great riches to Grad of the Hut, and he looks forward to new business with the Empire. Stellar. Another satisfied customer. Okay, General.
I should have known intelligence would make quick work of the towers. Well done. The Republic must be squirming right now, wishing they could strike back at us.
The Voss told me you wanted to speak with me.
We have more work to do before the arrival of this Jedi Master. Wait, we have an incoming transmission.
I am extremely pleased. The gullible Voss already talk of the heroic outsider who held back the Gormak abominations. However, we've little time to savor this victory. An opportunity has presented itself.
I won't fail, I promise.
There is a place the locals call the Nightmare Lands. It is an area steeped in the power of the dark side.
Neat.
A promising Sith named Wretch led a group there to search for the source of the power. But Wretch was weaker than we thought. Dark energy overpowered his mind. He went mad and was captured by the Republic.
What good is a madman to the Republic?
They're almost certainly trying to pick his addled brains for information about us and the Nightmare Lands. Reports say Wretch is being moved. Under guard, naturally. But out in the open. We need him dead.
Okay.
Seems highly convenient that the Republic is moving him now, just as we're trying to eliminate everything they have on us.
I would not trust this task to anyone less skilled than yourself. A failure here could cost the Empire Voss. Wretch and his escort will be leaving the SIS camp shortly. They will pass through a canyon nearby. Intercept them and leave no witnesses.
Put this in the canyon before the convoy arrives. I wish you luck.
Thank you, General. But would the hut be light or dark side? I don't think that it would be feasible to gained a legacy level. Huts would either be very, very darkly gray or just full dark side, I would imagine. It's just in their nature to be... they talk about, in terms of, because the huts have to consume so much to survive, that's kind of hardwired into their subconscious, that need to desire more and more and more. I guess the best way to describe it would, if huts could have any power ring in the Lantern Corps from DC, they would have orange. They would have Larfreeze's ring. And his motto is the simplest, mine. And sometimes he can do... he's not really good or bad. He's more just like a force of nature that just consumes. So I guess a hut force user would be kind of like Galactus. He doesn't care about politics. He doesn't care about this kind of stuff. They would either go fully like evil, like warlord kind of thing, consuming, or just consume for the sheer thing. He'd actually be like what's his name? He'd be like Darth Nihilus from the Sith Lords from KOTOR 2, just to using his power to satiate his hunger, but just a little bit more vocal. Level 94.
Come on.
A Threll or Beaudry cameo would be a necessity. One of the seagulls from Finding Nemo with an orange lantern ring. Mine? In a few Star Wars campaigns that I did for different groups, the character that I played in Galacrack, which was the nickname we gave to Galaxies, his name was Davik Talgar, and he was I originally had Davik as aligned with the Hutts, because if you were neutral, you were aligned with the Hutts, and then you would choose either Empire or Rebels. And then eventually I changed his allegiance to Empire, but he still worked for the Hutts, so he was undercover. Kind of like Jax, I think his name was, who was a spy for Darth Vader around the time of Shadows of the Empire. He had infiltrated the swoop gang that tried to kill Luke on Tatooine, that Dash Rendar was able to stop. Can't remember his name. I think it was like Jax or something. But he would show up in the tabletop campaigns if the players need. He was basically the hand of God. If the players were just like, they were about to do something really stupid or something to that effect, that's when Davik would show up and be like, hey, you need to go this way. Back when I used those kind of things. The Nightmare Land sounds like a lovely place to visit. Yes. Let us see. Let's put a mine here under this big rock. You plant the bomb in the path of the convoy. And we avoid the Jedi? Really? Interesting. Defeat... Oh, go. We gotta defeat both of them. Sorry to interrupt. Jedi escort first. Because of course. Shank. Alright. And now you, my insane Dark Jedi friend. Where's Temple? Poison's greater than the Force. That's right. Okay, well that's gonna make for a happy general. I don't want to fly back, though. Can we quick travel again? Yes. I normally just like to chill and watch my brother and his friends play D&D, and I love watching the group go off task and the DM just lose faith in the campaign. I'm really good about swerving it back around. That's something depending on who you play with, you get really, really adept at it, or you just kind of give up.
Durek Vesh has been handled, General.
Perfect. Darth Seraven will be pleased. We've received word that Jedi Master Keln just landed in Voss. You can report the good news to Darth Seraven. He asked to speak with you as soon as you returned.
We've missed something. Our spies report that Master Keln has already left Voss. He's headed into the ruined city.
Okay.
What is the Empire involved in there?
Nothing at all. That is what worries me. The ruins were a city that the Voss abandoned in antiquity. We have archaeologists there, but nothing compromising. Nothing in that city should harm us, and yet that is where Master Keln has gone to retrieve his evidence.
Over the years, I've become a little bit more cold-blooded as a games master. If I know that players are just trying to mess up the campaign and do something stupid, I tend to go into real-world mode instead of adventure movie mode. Kind of like if you're reading a book, you know that a lot of the stuff are tropes and they're moving the plot along, but if they just kind of want to do their own thing, then I switch gears into real world mode. So if they randomly kill a thug, there's going to be consequences. I go into heavy like Fable mode, I guess, if that makes any sense, that everything that they do is going to have consequences and it's going to get worse and worse, and I'm not nice too. I don't try and save them. If they die, they die once they're in that mode. If they go back into the story, then I shift gears back. Just send an OP monster after them. They get so... Oh yeah, thieves. Thieves are a good tool as well.
If the Jedi went to this ruined city, I'm going after him.
Eliminate Master Keln and his evidence, and the Empire will be most grateful. I will craft a suitable excuse for his absence to the Voss.
Empire better be grateful.
Good luck.
Thank you, General. Level 56! Yeah. Cool. Okay, there's the ruins. Do we have a bank nearby? Please tell me there's a bank nearby. I don't think there is. Yeah, if someone thinks that they've been wronged, ends of the earth. You do not take the monkey's banana and then expect it not to fling poo. Alright, let's, Is this gonna just take us right back to the fleet? Yep. Well, that's cool. Well, I would like to go ahead and get that stuff upgraded, but we'll kill the Jedi Master first. How insulting is that? Like, I was going to upgrade my gear, but I decided that it would be best to kill you first. Like the ultimate insult. I'm also kind of curious. Oh, okay, they're wounded stalkers. I was wondering why their health was so low. A friend of mine stole a ring from a king and then got mad when the DM got a thief after him for it. Yeah, the thing about it is they have to realize, and I let them know, hey, if you guys can't just run amok. That's just kind of one of those things. I remember we were going to the most ambitious campaign I was ever going to do in my life was had nothing to do with Star Wars or VTM, which is what I guess what I'm known for. I had a bunch of friends who had never watched the show Babylon 5, and I think Babylon 5 is one of the greatest science fiction TV series that has ever been made. And they wanted to watch it because I kept on talking it up, and there was a tabletop RPG based on Babylon 5. So I thought what could be an amazing thing to do is... Let's go ahead and go down this road and see if there's another base. Is do a campaign set on the Babylon 5 space station. Have the characters get involved in adventures that are going on in the background of an episode. Okay? And then, like, from episode 1, they're in the background doing something, but that still affects the episode and pertains, to what's going on in the episode, but it's all in the background. So then after we're done, we could go ahead and watch the episode together so they kind of see the story start going. And I wanted to do that from season 1 all the way to the end of the series. And pretty ambitious. But one of the people that were playing... she was very much a power gamer. She had been used to being a power gamer her entire time, and she also didn't like being wrong, and she didn't like being beaten. One of those kind of players. But she wanted to play, I don't know if you guys know anything about Babylon 5 mythos, but she wanted to be a telepath. And I was like, okay, that's no problem. What race are you going to be? Are you going to be a Centauri telepath? Are you going to be, blah, 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 blah? And she's like, I'm going to be a human telepath. And I just kind of looked at her and I was like, okay. Are you going, and I told her, I was like, this is very important. Are you going to be aligned with the Psi Corps? Or are you going to be a rogue telepath, a blip, as they're called? And she was bound and determined to be a blip. And in that galaxy, the Psi Corps, which are kind of the a secret police, but they are specifically telepaths. It's I can't really describe Psychor in other ways than it's like a telepath organization that's like pro-telepath, but almost secretly it's like Magneto. It's like the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, but it's for telepaths. They think that telepaths are superior and need to take over, but they keep that very much on the down low. And they have agents, Psychor officers, that track down blips and make them part of the Corps again, or they kill them. And it's one of those things, the Corps is mother, the Corps is father. That's kind of their tagline. And the head Psychop is Bester, who is played by Walter Koenig, who you may know as Chekhov from Star Trek. And I strongly suggest if you've never watched the series, you watch it solely, at least for him, because when I think of Walter Koenig, most people who watch Star Trek and know only Star Trek think of Chekhov. People who watch Babylon 5, they think of Bester, who is kind of the Magneto of telepaths. It's very cool. But yeah, I was kind of like, you're going to have a bad time. And I told her that too, but she was very stubborn and wanted to go along with that. But we never got the campaign off the ground because people's schedules and general wishy-washiness, unfortunately. But that's how that goes, and this is quite the maze. Peter David story where the TNG crew visits the mirror universe and Troy was a terrifying enforcer. That seems to be the theme in the mirror universe in Star Trek. Some of the females just become absolute just reigns of terror, just like Kira in DS9. Alright guys, I need to go make a quick bio run, so if you can, just hold on for 1 second. And I will be right back. I'll try to make it as quick as I can. So let me go ahead and... There we go. Be right back. Okay. Yes, nothing like a dancing chiss to brighten up our day. And there we go. Yeah, that... For people who are so obsessed with art, you'd think that they would dance a little bit better. But to be fair... Oh, whoops. To be fair, I think all the agents dance like that. For people who are designed for infiltration and grace and rolling, you think that they would be better dancers. Alrighty. Well, let's go ahead and continue on. And looks like we're on the right track here, somewhat. Maybe it's regulation, right? The regulation is you cannot dance better than the Sith. They tend to take that personally. And search for the Jedi Master. I guess he is down here. Republic Excavation Scout, Republic Gunner. And there he is. With friends. Hello there.
Are these all the Jedi you brought with you, Master Kelm?
You must be Darth Seravin's puppet. All the scurrying you've done to cover the Empire's tracks was wasted. The crimes of the Sith are indelible. In ancient times, the Voss and Jedi joined forces against a common enemy, the Sith.
Uh-huh.
How did you find that out?
The writing on these stone tablets tells the tale. We're still translating it, but enough of the truth has surfaced already. It's over. Return to Darth Seravin. There's nothing you can do now.
But it doesn't matter, though, because it doesn't care about what happened thousands of years ago. It happens, what matters is what's going on right now. Live in the now!
I didn't come to negotiate. Darth Seravin wants you dead and your evidence to disappear.
Defend the tablets!
Well, I'm sorry to say, but you got Padawans who aren't even rocking sabers out yet, so that...
You're right.
that doesn't really speak well for you, I'm afraid. Alright. Now it's just us, Master Jedi. There you go. Poison greater than force.
You've won.
Indeed.
No more opposition. Seravin will be pleased. The tablets. Spare them, please. Without me, they can't hurt you.
If they're found and delivered to the Voss, it could cost me my life.
Take them with you. The Sith want to know what happened here. Find the source of the power in the Nightmare Lands. The answers may be here, and I would rather the truth collect dust in a Sith archive than be destroyed.
Oh, that's an interesting quandary. Like, he's dead. He knows he's dead, and he knows we're going to kill him. But do we take the tablets so the Sith can use them? Or do we destroy them? I figure Threll would probably just destroy them, because that's what he said that he was going to do, and it also keeps the Sith from finding yet another fount of dark side energy. Remember, he doesn't care about the Sith so much. I mean, he'll do it when he'll help the Sith when it's convenient for him to. What do you guys think? Destroy that. Okay, Oni says destroy. Juan, Kath, King, what about you? I am very curious. Because it can go either way. Juan says destroy, and I know what Kath's gonna say. It's just another thing for the Sith to mess with, because there is a dark side, a dark side thing here. So, you know what?
I won't risk these finding their way to the Voss.
No! All that knowledge lost. Go. Return to your master. Tell him what you've done.
I will. Oh, hi there, Republic folk. Speak to Darth Saravan. Well, we can go do that. And then there's the wellspring. Time for another... Actually, we do need to head to the Imperial District. Because we need to upgrade our gear. And also let our Sith Lord friend know that the job's been done. As per his request. We're just honoring it, is all. He probably wouldn't want us to, after knowing what could be on the tablets, but... Right now, especially you have to think about Threll, knowing that the Sith, the Dark Council wanted that safe word in his head, that the Sith were behind it, that he wouldn't really care about the Sith, or he actually would care. He wouldn't care for the Sith getting more power.
Master Keln found tablets in the ruins that spoke of a Voss war against the ancient Sith. The tablets suffered a fatal accident.
The Sith were here before? Our archaeologists have been lazy, it seems. This will be remedied. You have served the Empire well. I will personally make certain that nothing can be traced to you.
What happens now that Keln is out of the way?
Master Keln was the only one stupid enough to stand in our way. I think we will see some progress now. You should be proud. You've utterly crushed the Republic's hope of victory. They will not recover soon.
I bring word.
Emissary, I wasn't expecting you. Do come in.
A mystic has had a vision concerning outsiders. One seeking to illuminate those in the shadows will keep the Gormak from the stars and bring new wisdom to Voss.
Okay.
What wisdom? And what's this about the stars?
Only interpreters can explain a vision. I may only say what I have been told.
It is fortunate you came here, Emissary. I believe my associate here is the one described.
Then I must report to the three. There is much to be done.
This is far better than I had anticipated. The gullible fools follow their mystics without question. Their naivety can be made to serve us. Fulfill this vision, and it will surely lead them to ally with the Empire.
As you wish.
Excellent. We have much to do. Make a pilgrimage to the Shrine of Healing. It is a place these idiots revere greatly. All outsider pilgrims must have Fadeth Kai's permission to enter. Seek him out and get his approval.
Child of prophecy. Yes, sirree. Okay, cool. Now, the next quest is apparently going to lead us right where... Yeah, right where we need to go. Huzzah! Before we do that, though, let us go... Where's the bank? I forgot where the bank is. I think it's in the Imperial District. I need some, like, BRB music if I ever have to go do a bio or anything like that. Some sufficient, Chiss dad dance music. To the bank. Now then. And actually... Initiates headgear. Where is... Oh, that'd just be dirty. Sly operators, decorated targeters, thermal jacket. Bay 2. Grab all the things. We'll do these first. Oh, whoops. There we are. Barrel. That's that dealt with. Oh yeah, these are some massive upgrades. Very nice indeed. Now we've got the armoring, which will go on, well, all the armor, of course. This almost doubles Threll's stats currently. Yeah, that's true. It's almost double. Wait, 43 and 35? It actually double. Are you going to give some gear to Temple? Yeah, I was thinking about it. I tried to remember. Oh, I'm wearing the clandestine officer belt. I kind of wanted to give her Threll's old uniform, because I thought that would be kind of a cool little touch. So let's see what we can do here. Well, we'll get the armoring taken care of first. Unless we really wanted to upgrade the other stuff, but nah, it's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine here now. Gloves, belt. I am assuming that we are about to see a really big jump in Threll's offensive capability, if that wasn't nasty enough. Because it has been quite a bit since we've upgraded his gear. Now enhancements, and then we'll do mods after. And this almost, let's see, enhancement 20, 23, 63, 32, 79. Good grief. I like it. I like it a lot, as the saying goes. What do you guys think would be some good gear for Temple? You think like an official like kind of uniform for intelligence or something else? Because it can go in all kinds of different ways. Okay, we also need the color crystal. Chuck her into the Revenite costume. Here, this is called a rib. This is called paying your dues. Wear this monstrosity. Giving her Threll's old uniform would look nice. Yeah, the thing is that Threll's currently wearing it, is the problem. I think I could probably find something similar. And now we just put in the mods and the color crystal here for the dagger. And we're good to go. Thank you guys for being so patient tonight. What with the bathroom break and having to do this. We have got quite a bit accomplished though, which is awesome. Okay, 168, 168, 168. Cool, cool, cool. And 2 more. To the boots. And 168, 168, 168. Uh-oh. Excuse me. All right. Now, let's look at the clothes that we currently have. We do have the decorated targeter's jacket. We've got all of that. We have got the first undercover thing. We need to find her a good uniform. We'll have to check the auction house for that. Or we haven't actually got any of the Voss gear yet either, so that might be able to prove useful.
Please use all products only as intended.
Go ahead and sell our nonsense. There we are.
Be well.
I have this credit store version of what I wear. It's made from paper mache.
Vehicle paths are currently open for business.
You better hope we don't go to any water planet.
Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Well, let's look at Ye Olde Cartel Market and see if there is anything cool. Armor? The armor of Darth Revan. Let's go ahead and sort by price. Expert fighter, green efficiency scanner. My dogs lose their minds once again. Mission vows armor set. Nothing really there. Oh, I don't like the look of the scanner. Ugh. I thought it was actually going to be like a full DBZ style scanner. Not the case. Okay, well, it was worth a shot. Maybe we can find some sort of like Chiss armor set. That would be something I want her to actually rock out. A Chiss uniform. Would look pretty slick, I'd have to say. We've got some crashed walkers here. And a new hub. Pilgrim Retreat. And looks like we have... See, now I have to be that guy and head this way because I want to actually explore that part of the map. Just in case. I hope we go visit the Ascendancy. That would be awesome. You can go home again. The old paths. Okay, there we go. Just wanted the road revealed. And this is another one of the Voss bases, so we're dealing with both Republic and Empire. Sergeant Darst. And Sathra Khan. And Fadith Ki. Or Kai. And the pilgrimage to the Shrine of Healing lore object.
Fadith Kai, I need access to the Shrine of Healing.
The shrine is for the mystics. Outsiders are not worthy. Even the Voss cannot enter now. The Gormak attack us. It is no longer safe.
What's the situation?
The Gormak have built powerful cannons that can destroy aircraft in flight. Shuttles from Voss Ka crash. Pilgrims die. The Gormak are pleased.
Well, maybe we can prove ourselves. With the last name Darth. My last name's Smith.
Sounds like you could use a hand.
An outsider is our last resort. The Gormak have claimed an abandoned training camp. The cannons are located there. Enter the camp. Destroy the Gormak cannons. You will earn our respect.
The Gormak will never trouble this sacred place again.
Make certain. Spare no one.
Ooh. Some cold-bloodedness from the Voss. I like it. How about you?
Agent, you walk the holy path. The Gormak attacked the pilgrims. The commandos defended them. It is not enough. The Empire says aggression is victory. We must learn this.
Sometimes the best solution is a subtle one.
A trick, then? Good. I know the Gormak hiding places. Take this signal. Attract the Gormak. Kill them.
We have an agreement.
Speak to Commander Velen Raz at the shrine when the Gormak are dead.
Okay. Simple and easy to remember. Ensign, I need to go ahead and dismiss. Summon you again because
for duty.
We weren't getting any kind of faction or anything, which was weird, or approval.
Officer, wherever your post, I'd like to commandeer you for a special mission. Sergeant Darst, Imperial Reclamation Service. We found disturbing evidence of an ancient link between the Jedi and the Voss. Jedi iconography, statues to be exact, found in Voss ruins. If authentic, they could make the Voss sympathetic to the Republic.
Why'd you say that?
Simple logic. The argument for an alliance is stronger with proof of an earlier one. If we could confirm the statue's authenticity, we could determine how best to handle the situation and the Voss. Unfortunately, the local natives have overrun the area. Gormak, I think they're called. Ghastly, savage creatures.
Are you talking about like Guri from Shadows of the Empire, Kath? Because that was pretty much an android in Star Wars, and she was incredibly deadly. And one of Shizor's like greatest assets.
Destroy the ruins, blame the Gormak.
The Gormak have no interest in Voss ruins. Suspicion would fall on us. If you could cut a path through the Gormak, you could examine the statues yourself and report back. If the statues are fakes, they'll be exposed. If real, we'll do what's necessary to protect the Empire.
It sounds very noble.
A few of our scouts managed to send back coordinates of the ruins. You'll find the statues inside. The Gormak won't make it easy, but examine them as best you can. I'll be waiting. Good luck.
Alright, so kill Gormak, kill Gormak, kill Gormak, repeat. Attract and defeat the first Gormak ambushers. Jedi statue 1, 2, and 3. We got to the actual Shrine of Healing, and then the power supply for the Gormak artillery. Lifelike ones. When you have a chance, Kath, look up Guri. G-U-R-I on Wikipedia, and you'll find out probably one of the nastiest characters in all of Star Wars. She was an experiment that went way too well, let's say. And actually, she's the one who killed Boash, the Ubi's bounty hunter that Leia later impersonated. Because a lot of people thought about, like, if she's impersonating the bounty hunter, what happened to the bounty hunter? And you find out in the Shadows of the Empire sourcebook for the tabletop that the Ubis tried to renegotiate a bounty contract, and Guri took exception to that. Alright, here's the first thing of ambushers. Hello. I don't think we actually got to fight any of you. You look lovely.
Come on.
Shank. Oh yeah. Much damage. Cool. Now, we'll go defeat the second one, and then we'll go take out these anti-air cannons. Big lizard boys. I actually strongly suggest, if anyone's looking for something to read, if you haven't read Shadows of the Empire, I believe by Kevin J. Anderson, you definitely should. It's one of the best Star Wars books. Hello, ambush lieutenants. Here, we're just gonna dot you so I can take out your binkies. Oh, you only had one binky. Never mind then. And defeat the last ambusher. Always big lizards. You never see any benevolent big lizards. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sensing a theme here. I do like the intrigue and the storylines on Voss, but the more I'm looking at the planet, I'm kind of liking it less. Well, I don't know, that big temple looks interesting. Because a lot of the terrain looks very similar. It reminds me of Balmora, only with grass. I love the aliens, though. Okay, that's another lieutenant.
You'll be alright.
And Temple can go ahead and deal with that. And do you have a dot? No, now you do. Shanky, shanky. And down. That should get us our in. Now then. New discovery, Gormak fortifications. This guy on a tower was and is amazing. Yeah, it's got the rings. I didn't notice the rings before. Okay, it's got a wonderful view. I can't help but approve. Okay, that's one battery down. We'll take out these, go to the Jedi statues, then we'll go ahead and turn those into the Pilgrim Retreat because I want to save this next. I want to save that next part. Speaking of rings, I have to say, and I rarely give praise to this film because it's one of my least favorite, but one of the best scenes in Attack of the Clones is the chase between Obi-Wan and Slave One. I thought with the rings and the sound charges, you know, that whom was awesome to me. That was a very nice touch. Oh, let's see some aggression. We go ahead and talk right outside the wellspring to turn that in. Okay. Actually, this kind of reminds me of Mass Effect a little bit. The planet that you start out on in the first Mass Effect before it gets attacked by the Geth. I haven't played Mass Effect in so long. I only was able to play the first one. Never played Mass Effect 2 and didn't play Mass Effect 3, though I heard enough about them from other people. Roaming Uzi Beast. Now here I think that we can probably just infiltrate or examine the statues without causing too much of a fuss. Maybe? Gormak Desecrator. Ooh. That's a lot of elites right there in a small area. Statue number 1. You guys just stay cool. And no, don't get on the speeder. We gotta stay stealthy. And where is statue number 2? In here, I would assume? Yep. Got some bruisers and enforcers that are not very strong in terms of their perception skills, luckily for us. And then this one right here. And it looks like they're all statues of the exact same Jedi. Looks like he may have been a carpenter before becoming a Jedi. From the look of it. Actually, it kind of looks like Dooku. Alright. And examine the Jedi Master statue. Okay, never mind. They broke the theme. Combo breaker. These statues depict Jedi in classical garb. They are engraved with very early versions of the Order's teachings. Grass grows tall around the pillars and stones. These statues have clearly been here for years. And return to the Sergeant. He's not going to be happy about that. Might be a good time for a artillery strike. Like, whoops. Hey, look, it's Revan. Hello, Revan.
He can't stay here forever. Those Gormak creatures could reach the ship.
Alright. Nice little cover of the Yoda lifting the X-Wing theme.
Sergeant, your path is clear. The statues are real.
I was afraid of that. If the Voss discover these statues... Even a small seismic event might destroy them.
Uh-huh.
I'll look into it. Your assistance is appreciated.
Do what you need to do. Jeweled premium storage case. Ooh. Varg Core Blast Guard Boots Mark II. Meh.
Gormak cannons are silent. You succeed where Voss fail. The Shrine of Healing is open to you. Dalgo Wo guards the proving grounds. Speak with him to begin the trials.
What are these trials? How do they work?
The trials are for the mystics. Few know what they face. The shuttles will bring Voss. I must guide them.
Do I look like a Force user to you? Hopefully all these trials can be poisoned. Because that's how I'm going to go ahead and approach them. Alright. Well. Nowhere to go. But up here. We shall endeavor to correct your skin condition. Yeah, it's probably something Threll would be sensitive about. I didn't know a Chiss could get that mad that fast. Except when the one guy on Rebels was talking about destroying the alien filth and her artwork, and then Thrawn kind of took a little bit of an exception to that instantly. We got about 15 minutes left in the stream, guys. So let's make the most of the time that we have. You think Chiss would be very cool-tempered? Yeah, bum bum. I didn't want to scream like CSI Miami there, but they're very naturally like Jedi, if you think about it. Like, their race is naturally what you would assume, or what Jedi kind of aspire to be: cold and logical, and don't fly off the handle, not governed by their passions, or not governed by their emotions. There's a difference between emotions and passions, I think. And we got Kurna.
One of your commandos asked me to root out Gormak ambushers and report to you when they were all dead.
Sathra Khan, aggression is victory. We will think on this. The pilgrims are safe. Thank you. Journey well.
Thank you. And what's your story?
Sith Empire amusing, forced to pretend affection. Will you now pretend interest in Voss history?
Oh, one of these folks see right through us. Actually, to tell you the truth, because he's a Chiss...
Voss history must be fascinating. I'm eager to learn more about it.
Of course, I am eager to teach. Out there are writings, memories, the mystics speak. Learn, study, return, and your path may be easier.
Do you have any more information on the area?
Gormak creatures. It is Voss. Keep an open mind. Maybe even learn.
Scan the writings of Jadekto, Lilovu, Deja Vu. I just been into space before. Okie doke. Well, we still scan some learnings here. Ew. Shakla Bone Crusher. An elaborate script is carved into the stone. You scan it and let your datapad translate. This is for Jadek 2. Heed the words of Jadek 2. You will not like them. I do not like them. The last Gormak must not die. There was no discussion. The interpretation was clear. If every Gormak dies, every Voss dies. This is true. Wage war, but do not win. Survive, for total victory is death. There'll be a quiz on this later. Okay, that was Jadek 2. Let me go ahead and write this down. Just in case, because RPGs do occasionally do that to me. Gormak. No die. There we go. Alright. We'll head southeast, or southwest rather, and get the next lesson. Republic phase. You must be the appropriate faction to enter. I am not. And they actually look like they're going down into the catacombs. And this is Nelamois. Translate. I put the child in the 3. A crying babe unfit for anything to replace a great leader. The vision was clear. The plague came, the 3 died. We called back a great leader. It won't be a fill-in-the-blank quiz. Can it be multiple choice? I'll even grab a Scantron and a number 2 pencil. Because there were puzzles like this in KOTOR and KOTOR 2. So I'm just trying to cover my bases here. Hello there, Desecrator. Please don't kill me. Thank you. Appreciate that. And this is Lilo Vo. These are my words. I who would not replace the interpreters. 16 years debating. The 3 screamed. The people begged. 16 years, but the interpretation was true. Vision cannot be rushed. All right. Uno mas, and then we can head back and see what this is all about. I think the other one is on the other side of this building. The ones I hated in the KOTOR games were the ones where I had to do math. That just killed me. And Ja. Greatest healer ever born. Well, definitely not humble. Thrall Ra's disease is incurable, but not for me. One of the three fell ill, deadly. Only I could save. Davil Ka. If I healed it, it would fail. It was seen. The three must be preserved. I will step aside for a young healer. No Voss is perfect. No Voss is above the vision. Okay, so good healer, plague, 3 afflicted. We'll see what happens. When we get back here, there's going to be a desk for us to sit down. Scantron sheet at the ready.
I have studied the words of the mystics.
Obligation, genuine interest, doesn't matter. How you learn will determine success. The shrine sees you.
And we have enhancements that we don't need anymore, so you'll just grab raid plate and actually head into the ruins proper. Don't forget to highlight what's important. Welcome to the Shrine of Healing. Well, I'll tell you what, since I had to do that bathroom break, we may have the stream go a little bit longer than normal. We could load Temple up with the most ridiculous looking outfit as a rib. I think would be pretty good with the Revenite costume, to be fair. And a heroic. Dalga Wu, the Gormak problem.
I want to begin the trials. I was told to speak with Dalga Wu.
Fadeth Kai sent word. He claims you are worthy. The trials are sacred. Why does an outsider seek entry?
I'm a humble pilgrim seeking to enter the shrine.
You are an outsider. The trials are for the mystics. Their training ends here. The trials claim many. You may not survive.
I expect an apology when I come back.
You will be disappointed. Enter the proving grounds. The trials await.
So angry. Level 57. Alright, so there's the trials. There's where I need to go to enter the Wellspring of Healing. We'll go ahead and do the trials first. Kind of see what's going on here. Don't say boredom. Don't say boredom. Please. And we got some guards here. Okay, let's do the thing. Enter the first trial chamber. Meditate. Oh, the room has a minty green flavor. Fascinating. You just sit tight there, Temple. While we're in the temple. Oh dear.
You do not belong here, Honored One. You have earned your place in the shrine. But the vision was clear. Another mystic has been chosen. You must leave.
Are these the trials? Is this some kind of test?
Many have protested this decision. You are not the first. We cannot force you to leave, Honored One. You must decide for yourself.
I'm not sure what a mystic would say, but I'll try to guess.
You can answer only as you were taught. Darrell Ka has had a vision. A Voss will be brought to the shrine for healing. This person must survive. You are our best healer, yet you were not in the vision. Darrell Ka has seen another, lesser healer. He must take your place.
Oh, it's a situation. Okay. But I'm the best. Suppose he's wrong. Hey, Phil.
Replace me, then. I'm sure I can find other Voss to heal.
Others object on your behalf. They must hear your words. Only the healer in the vision will succeed. Another could bring disaster. The vision asks you to step aside for another. You must follow it.
I'll follow the vision. Pride comes before a fall.
Your choice doesn't make sense, but I can't argue with a vision.
We do what we must.
Forgive me, Honored One. I seek your guidance. I've had a vision. The things I saw were strange, troubling. I am still in training. I need your help to discover the meaning of my vision.
Okay.
What exactly do you need?
I will tell you what I saw. You will tell me what it means. You are a full mystic. You have had many visions. You know what to look for. My vision could mean great changes. I must be certain of its meaning.
Meaning is not my job? Sure, I'll translate. Is that what we should do? Should we translate it, guys? I'm doing okay, Phil. We're in the middle of a trippy vision quest. What should we do here with Oscar? That's right. A mystic, not an interpreter.
Mystics have visions. They don't analyze them.
Good call,
Only
guys.
Interpreters can find meaning.
Time grows short, Honored One. We must decide. Part of your vision is clear. We must join the Republic or the Empire to survive. The Interpreters have spent months debating. The Outsiders grow restless.
Hey! What did we get there? Phil! $25 to Extra Life. Thank you so much. Holy crap. That is awesome. Whoa. Did that just go off twice, or? Okay, it caught up. It said there was the 125. Otherwise, you got 2 Vader dances, though, which is awesome. And is it just going to keep on going off? I'm okay with this. Oh, man. Dancing Vader for all. Thank you so much, Phil. That helps out a lot of kids at Medical Center Hospital in Odessa, Texas. Helps them out with a lot of stuff. So that actually puts us at $1,070, guys, out of our $2,500 goal for 2018. Thank you so much, Phil. That's going to help out with prescriptions and care. Some sick kids are definitely going to get some benefit from that. So I appreciate it. And more importantly, they appreciate it. Okay. Threll is a mystic now. It's quite a promotion. Yes, it is.
Do the interpreters usually take this long?
Never with such an important vision. Interpreters are chosen by the mystics. You can replace them. The interpreters stress patience. Can we afford to wait?
No, they need more time because it took 16 years and that vision, if the vision can't be rushed. So we can't get rid of those idiots.
A decision like this can't be rushed.
Signs reveal themselves when ready.
A mystic must know his role. You understand.
And shut his mouth.
Corruption lies ahead. Destroy the source.
A mystic must know his role. You understand. Go forward. Corruption lies ahead. Destroy the source.
A mystic must know his role. You understand. Go forward. Corruption lies ahead. Destroy the source.
Can we talk to Bob there? He should just say, go on then. Okay, we meditated at the altar. Now we need to enter the second trial. And the room has definitely gotten bigger. And we're still gold! Search for the source of corruption. Okay, doesn't say we have to kill any of these. Bum 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 bum. This is very much like Korriban. Just... Hi! Destroy Reformation? Destroy the Gormak Heresy? Outside Influence? Oh, ah! Binkies! Not good.
That was fantastic.
Gormak Heresy. I assume Gormak? Yep. It sounds like a band. Here, you guys die. Yeah, even with the giant beasts. Outside influence? I guess that's us. Yep, those are Sith troops. And finally, the Reformation. Don't kill all of them? That might be a thing. No, it's saying that we need to destroy all of them because then that'll free the corruption. Oh, that represents the Jedi. Prepare to face corruption. Defeat the corrupted beast. Shank. Alright, buddy. I am here to put you out of your misery. 8 dots. Delicious, splendid dots. As I stab you in the butt. There we go. And now we enter the third chamber. I don't know how many chambers there are. But we'll sneak our way by. Bum 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 bum. I think it's only right we run a little bit late today, just because you guys had to deal with dancing dad chiss. Speak to the injured Voss pilgrim.
Our time is short. A mystic must heal us.
I keep telling you.
Tell me what happened here.
To give life, you must take it first.
Okay.
Care to explain that?
The Voss is in too much pain to respond. Summon and defeat Nightmare Beast at the first pyre, the second pyre, and the third pyre. Okay. I don't know where we got a torch from, but I won't argue with that. See, you guys don't know. You guys have no idea what's been going on in Threll's head. We've had Watcher X and all kinds of nastiest in here. This is just a walk in the park. That is very important, Kath. We are going to take that under consideration. If it gives us that option. We're definitely going to let them live. There we go. And uno mas. Just high on stims. It's sure leave. Yeah, Khalil wanted to have a good time whether Threll wanted to or not. Slip something into his drink. And now we use the healing crystal. Wrong box. We just summoned Pinhead. Shore leave was 6 weeks ago. And into the fourth trial chamber. That was not as extreme as I thought it was going to be. Maybe it was under a time limit and we have such offensive capability we didn't notice. That could be the case. But it looks like we are about to enter the final chamber. Yeah, 4 trial chambers for 4. That makes sense. 4 lessons learned. And I'm just gonna put you to sleep and open the door. And speak to Magra Su. Interesting.
Outsider, we are impressed. The trials are for the mystics, yet you survive.
Can I have a lightsaber now?
All the answers are in Voss culture.
Knowledge is nothing without skill. Visions show our fortunes. Survival depends on a mystic's sight. A mystic protects the Voss. He must know our enemy.
Ah, this is where it is. This is something you could actually see Thrawn doing in a book, to tell you the truth.
Any enemies of the Voss are my enemies too.
You think as they do.
Defeat the Gormak warrior. Oh, okay. Nope. Stay out of the stuff. The nasty things. I think a Chiss with a purple lightsaber would look awesome. Very badass. And down you go. Now what? Oh, do we have to head up here now? Enter the vision chamber. I bet there's a holocron or a datacron here somewhere. If we looked hard enough. Yeah, you just use it as a sandwich cutter on the ship. Like, Threll, where did you get this? Eh. Now what? We have entered the vision chamber. Oh, not all the way. Most badass bottle opener ever. I like the music. It's very eerie. Is this part of it? Yeah, I guess so. Meditate at the vision tablet.
Crude, but effective. I am Magra Su. All potentials must face me. The trials are dangerous. I meet more corpses than men.
If the trials are worth dying for, I don't see why.
A mystic must know his role. This is the first trial. Focus and meditation, the second. Healing and balance, the third. Only one with a mystic's understanding can defeat the Gormak. You have passed.
What does an outsider get for passing the trials?
A brand new car!
Trials bring clarity. A mystic's power is awakened.
Oh.
You have learned to see. A vision will be granted.
What exactly do you need?
You remain an outsider. Your thoughts are brief, unfocused. Look upon the ancient tablets. A vision will come. Focus. Your vision will come.
Oh, that's creepy.
It's your responsibility now.
Everything we built, everything we hid from you. You're the only one like us left. You'll take good care of it, but between you and me, I want to show you one last thing.
Okay.
One last thing, Hunter.
The vision is over. You have seen what comes.
There must be some way to change it.
A mystic is never wrong. A mystic sees. The Voss respond. The trials have ended. Leave now.
That's kind of cool because this was a kind of a storyline. This wasn't part of the quest, or this wasn't an Imperial Agent quest, yet we saw something from the Imperial Agent storyline. That's pretty awesome. All right. Well, where do we go from here? Let's see where our next location is, and then I should go ahead and end the stream for tonight, guys. Should we just drop down here? Oh, that's probably too far.
You took a nasty fall.
Thank you, Temple. I did take a nasty fall. And the Gormak War speak to Telsin Fall. Interesting. Okay, guys. Well, we have completed the trials, but we are not done with the Wellspring of Healing yet. We still need to go ahead and do that as part of the Imperial Agent storyline, and we will do that at the beginning of the next stream. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Phil, again, thank you so much for the extra life donation. That definitely made my night. And also thank you to the stream crew, Oni, Kath, Juan, just everyone who's came in and hung out, you know, people who lurk, just people who chat. It just makes the stream a whole lot better. So if you guys are watching the stream and you have not followed the channel, please go ahead and do so. I try and stream Monday through Friday as real life allows. And if you're watching the replay of this on YouTube, I have a link down to my Twitch channel in the description below. Like, share, subscribe. You guys know the deal there. And we will see you guys next time. Later days, everyone.